Living alone can offer numerous advantages that make it incredibly fulfilling and rewarding, sometimes even more so than being in a relationship. Of course, this is a subjective matter, and it depends on the individual's lifestyle, preferences, and stage in life. But here are some compelling reasons why many people find living alone to be superior. When you live alone, you are the sole decision maker in your life. You have the freedom to set your schedule without compromise, decorate your space however you like, make spontaneous decisions without consulting anyone, pursue hobbies, interests, or goals without considering someone else's needs or preferences. This level of autonomy can be incredibly liberating, as anyone else's expectations or limitations do not bind you. Living alone can foster emotional independence, as you learn to rely on yourself for comfort, motivation, and stability. You don't need to depend on a partner for emotional support, which can help build self-confidence and self-worth. You get to manage your own emotions, confront challenges alone, and develop resilience. Relationships, even the healthiest ones, come with their share of emotional ups and downs. Disagreements, misunderstandings, and emotional baggage can create stress or friction. Living alone eliminates these potential sources of conflict. You don't have to navigate compromises or engage in difficult conversations if you prefer peace and solitude. Being alone provides ample opportunities for personal reflection and growth. You can focus entirely on your own self-improvement, whether that's pursuing new interests, advancing your career, or working on mental and emotional well-being. You also have the time and space to nurture yourself, heal from past experiences, and focus on your goals without distractions. When you're alone, you can explore who you really are without the influence or expectations of others. This can be a time to rediscover your passions and preferences and even explore new parts of yourself. It's a period of self-exploration that may be harder to achieve in the context of a romantic relationship. When you're alone, you can explore who you really are without the influence or expectations of others. This can be a time to rediscover your passions and preferences and even explore new parts of yourself. It's a period of self-exploration that may be harder to achieve in the context of a romantic relationship. Without the emotional and time demands of a romantic partner, you may have more time and energy to focus on building and maintaining meaningful friendships. Strong, supportive friendships can provide companionship, emotional support, and shared experiences that might be just as enriching as romantic relationships, without the complexities. Living alone allows you to create a sleep routine and lifestyle that aligns with your needs. You can adjust your sleep environment, go to bed, wake up on your terms, and avoid the potential interruptions or conflicts that can come from sharing a space with another person. Additionally, living alone often means better control over your own health and well-being habits, from meal planning to exercise routines. Living alone allows you to create a sleep routine and lifestyle that aligns with your needs. You can adjust your sleep environment, go to bed, wake up on your terms, and avoid the potential interruptions or conflicts that can come from sharing a space with another person. Additionally, living alone often means better control over your own health and well-being habits, from meal planning to exercise routines. In relationships, people sometimes feel pressure to change or compromise parts of themselves to make the relationship work. Living alone means you can exist authentically without the need to alter your behaviors, values, or identity to fit someone else's ideals. You can embrace who you are, quirks and all. Managing finances as a single person can be more straightforward. You have complete control over your budget, saving priorities, and spending habits. You also avoid the complications of shared financial responsibilities, which can sometimes cause tension or disagreements in relationships. The simple pleasure of peace is a huge draw for living alone. The freedom to enjoy solitude, read, meditate, or just think without interruptions can be deeply restorative and fulfilling. Living alone doesn't have to mean loneliness. Rather, it can be an empowering experience that fosters independence, personal growth, and a deep connection with yourself. For many, the clarity and space that come with living solo are far more enriching than the emotional labor, compromises, and conflicts that can sometimes be part of romantic relationships. Whether or not this is preferable depends on individual values, life goals, and personality types. But for those who treasure freedom and self-exploration, living alone can indeed be an unbeatable choice.